Welcome to Legos by Lunchtime. Today we're looking at a zombie. Of course, you may be thinking there's several sets with the word zombie. They don't distinguish the zombie sets. They're all called zombie. So we'll call this zombie 49er because it's 49 pieces. There's the SKU number. There's never a year on these things. I think a long time ago they put years on them. I don't know why they don't anymore. This one's great because it has legs and a torso for a skeleton. Other ones have other parts to a skeleton, including just there's a skull right there, I think. So you can practically put together a skeleton and use some robot arms on it, make it a cyborg skeleton. All right, so this set, I've had it in storage for a long time. I've been going through storage and digging stuff out. I got a bunch of Transformers I just dug out. All right, so steps. For those people who say, I lost my instructions, can you blah, blah, blah? Here it is right here, pause the screen. We get one stick ore for our little zombie. All right, you got to put him together because he's already fallen to pieces. And if there's a left and a right shoulder, I used to think there was, but I don't think there is. Boy, getting that one in was tough. All right. Now, I've probably already done this set several times, but I like to build the sets and then deconstruct them for other things. In this one, like I said, there's a few good pieces. I'll go and put the sticker on him, even though it's not the coolest figure in the world, personally. There we go. Alrighty, so let's step out the set pieces. You can make a thriller set. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, for step one, you need 500 pieces. All right, you need to put, let me see how to do this. The 4-piece goes right here because it shows you it floats in midair, and I don't like building in midair, so I'm going to build under it. So the bottom is like this. Now we can build on top. We got this piece. And we got 2 side pieces. Now these side pieces might be useful in car building because you always need the extra elbow room. If you build a car this skinny, you need to put your figure in and have a little bit elbow room. That's at least how we built them back in the day. If you're around in the 80s or in the 70s, you know what I'm talking about. If you're in the 90s, you may not know. I wasn't really into Lego as much in the 90s. I kind of got out of it because, let's see, college, no free time. And then working 30 hours a week and then going to college for another 30 and then, Okay, whoops. Gravity took over. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed. All right, that all right there is one step. It's called step 1. Step 2, we're using one of my favorite pieces. I like this piece a lot, but another good reason to have this set is just to get some really cool pieces out of it. We got a skeleton piece, which is cool. You can't really put the zombie head on it because the zombie's on a bald-headed. I can't pull his head back off now. It's pretty darn tight. It's a pretty good looking screen on it though. But it's on a ball joint, so oh no, you didn't. This is not on a ball joint. There is a blank skull head basically. And there's little legs with toes, so make sure you don't just put them on willy-nilly. Make sure you put them on a certain way. All right, for this phase right here. Okay, step 2, we got one more little green piece right here. Every time I say the word green piece, I think of that band. All right, step 3, we put in this piece right here, and then a wedge piece, which is another good piece to own. So some pieces that are good, like this piece, the wedge piece, these 2 sidecar pieces. I think I hear a vehicle outside. All right, and this piece right here. I mean, I'm having something delivered by Walmart's people, whatever they are. All right, they want you to build for some reason this on this, so I can hold him into the grave better, I guess. Oh, you know what that sound could have been? Could have been the dryer or the washer machine. All right, this goes right here. For some reason, there's a skull on top of the plants. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a plant bud or something. And that's it. All right, we haven't even built the tombstone yet. Here we go. So for the tombstone, you need this piece on top of this piece and this piece over here, because that piece we put down there, it's going to be like a tombstone. It's like, you know, not straight up and down. It's been knocked over. All right, so you just keep building the tombstone. Oh boy, there's a bunch of chains here too. All right, there we go. And then you put the grave like this, so it looks like it's, you know, sideways, like it's been knocked up. Oh yeah, your zombie gets a little thing to dig with, because you know how zombies are brains. Now I gotta dig. All right, these have two different ends on them that are both like this. You just gotta put all the chain links together, which takes forever for fat fingers like mine. Okay, so I thought Thriller would be stuck in my head for this, but Eddie OK is in my head. Oh my gosh, this is setting off a chain reaction. Look at the mosquito bite I got. Yeah, there's like crazy freaking mosquitoes out there. Okay, I think I figured out a way to do it. Hold this part tight instead of holding on the flat part, holding on the wide side. All right, we got one more piece to put on. That is this piece. Not the one piece. Let me see if I can hold on the side. All right, so there's the linked. So you can use it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as their thinking about what does it hook to? It hooks to the head, and then I guess it just dingles. All right. So you got, I could dig this. Can you dig this? So some of the pieces you might like to use for other things include the skeleton. And you could probably, you know, use a marker and draw his face on there, or a sticker, or just leave it like that, making the skeleton without a face. Now the little things on the side, you could probably find some like wrenches or something from another set, like the race car sets that have the spoilers, and use those as robot arms. You can have a cyborg skeleton. You can have a plant skeleton. So again, some of the good pieces are this piece. Yeah, it's got a lot of good pieces in it for like $1. Back then it was still $1 at the Dollar Tree. All right, so I hope this helps for those who were wanting to build this one. Again, I probably already did this set before. I just keep buying the sets over and over again for the pieces mostly. But now that I built it, here's my bag of, here's one of the skeletons I built, but it was with that set instead. Or not skeletons, zombies. He actually was with this one, so it was a different set, but God, he looks the same pretty much. But he came with a different thing. He came with like a Dracula thing or whatever. Like a idol thing or something. So I just put the pieces in here. And I know some of you are like, why don't you decorate for Halloween? I don't do Halloween. That's not my thing. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.